What's up, guys? This is episode 12 of the Last Pick podcast. I'm your co-host, Leighton.
And I am Peyton. Today we went over college football conference championship week. We took a look at the playoff bracket and took our picks. Did a little NBA MVP ladder talk, and then we finished it off with some NFL picks for the week.
Hope you enjoy. All right, this is episode 12 of Last Pick Sports. Peyton?
What a day we had in the sports world yesterday. And by yesterday, I mean Saturday. With all the college football championships and college basketball also. There's a couple good college basketball games. But it was a great day in sports, though. And NFL slate today wasn't bad either. We've had a good weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Arkansas, I know it wasn't Saturday, but Arkansas basketball is back.
Louisville and Fresno State.
Beat Louisville and Fresno State. Our two losses are
Duke and Michigan.
Yeah, which are looking to be like just about the two best losses you could possibly have.
Other than Iowa State looks really good.
Oh, there's a few teams that look really good, but
Did you see Iowa State's win over Purdue?
yeah, dude. Well, they shot like 50% from three.
Yeah.
That's why. It's unbelievable.
Their defense is crazy. It's really good too.
Also, Purdue's been inconsistent to start the year. I can't get like a good grasp on how good they actually are or not. But
Sorry in advance. I haven't gotten to eat since lunchtime, and I found this snack out. You got to try one of these.
let me try one.
It's just white chocolate covered.
Strawberry cream. I'm
Frozen
addicted.
strawberry.
I'm allergic to cream.
Really?
No, I'm fine.
Oh.
Not bad. I like it.
Pretty gas.
I like it.
Um,
But yeah, we got. I predicted it last week. Last week I said no one's gonna get punished by a conference championship game except for BYU because BYU's gonna go play Texas Tech and they're gonna get blown out again and they're gonna get left out of the playoff for it. But Alabama, it doesn't matter if Alabama loses because they'll still get in because they don't want to punish them for playing a conference championship game. Well, guess what? Everyone that comes at our ball knowledge, I called that word for word last week, and it came true. BYU got blown out by Texas Tech, and that ended up keeping them from getting into the playoff. Alabama low-key got blown out by Georgia too, but they still made the cut. So college football playoff is shaped up.
Wait, did Alabama end with 3 losses then?
They did, but one
that?
of them was
Florida?
a conference championship.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, and the committee doesn't want to...
Doc for that?
They don't want to dock too bad for that because then it'll get to a point where teams will just start rejecting invites to conference championships because if they're really going to count that as a hard loss on your schedule, why would you go? It doesn't... Some schools take pride in it. Like if Arkansas was
Can
going...
a team opt out of a conference championship?
I mean, team can do whatever they want, really. I mean, there's teams like Indiana, obviously. I mean, as good as they are, winning a Big Ten championship means the world to them, and it does for big schools too. Like, of course, Ohio State wants to win one, but Ohio State, it doesn't mean the same amount that it does as it would for Indiana. So if they're gonna start docking teams completely, then teams would just not go play in it. So they gotta they can't count that too hard against you, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did come out with the official college football playoff, and I think they actually kind of got it right.
Yeah, the only one that surprised me a little bit was Notre Dame not getting in.
Really?
Because I think last week I said that I mistakenly, obviously now that the actual results are out, I mistakenly said Notre Dame would make it over Miami.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted Miami to make it. I just thought Notre Dame would make it over Miami because of Miami's losses. But I do like Miami being in it.
Well, I'm glad that they didn't put Notre Dame in it over Miami because then it would. What's the point of even playing the games? I mean, everybody says it, but why even play the games if you're going to put somebody in that literally has a loss to a team that they're competing to and you have the same record? Yeah. And honestly, like Notre Dame, dude, they're 1-2 against top 25 teams this season. What have they done to get in over even somebody like Texas? Like, yeah, they have less losses than Texas, but Texas has played way better teams than they have. Like, I don't know why we all kind of just started assuming, like, yeah, Notre Dame deserves a spot over some of these other teams. Like Vanderbilt, if you really look at their schedules, Vanderbilt should get in over Notre Dame, you know.
Yeah.
But no, as far as like, here's what I'll say for the committee.
Well,
Go
sorry, go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just saying that I think they did do a good job this year.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, as far as it goes for the committee this year, for the prompt they were given, for the guidelines they were given, I think they got it right. I really do.
It's always hard to make everybody happy, and obviously there's some people upset, but that's gonna happen every time. And I think they definitely did the best job that they could.
Yeah. Now, with that being said,
I do like Tulane.
Do you?
I do like them.
With that being said, we look at Tulane, we look at JMU. They both got in.
Tulane, I think, definitely deserved getting in there.
Yeah.
And sorry, I keep cutting you off.
You're good.
Correct me if this is wrong, but Summerall is coaching them.
Yeah, he's still coaching there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why didn't Kiffin get to, or did he not want to?
Well, the athletic director told him to get out.
Really?
Yeah, which is fair.
It is fair, but I mean, even with how late he said it, they didn't get a good hire because of that. Well, I mean, I don't know how their defensive coordinator is gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, it's just he went to their rival and picked them over. Like, they're gonna.
Yeah.
Nobody wants him to stick around and coach. I don't know.
I saw a video of him headed onto the tarmac.
Oh yeah, everyone was screaming at him. Yeah. No, it's bad blood down there. He did it just how he always has. He leaves in the messiest ways possible.
I saw another stat that said he's the first coach to coach for 3 schools or 3. It was some.
Well, that can't be right.
No, I know that's not right, but it was some like 3. I gotta find it because I'm gonna sound like an absolute idiot for not getting this right. But it's some stat that I see. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it could have been one of those fake college
football. Ball sack sports. First coach to ever coach at 3 different schools.
Because obviously that's not true, but
anyway, here I'll go back to what I was saying about the how I think the committee did for what they were given, for what they were told to do. I think they got it right. However, you look at schools like Tulane getting in, you look at schools like James Madison getting in. I'm fine with one of them getting in because that is like. You have to put in one group of 5 team. And it is hard to pick between the two because they both had such great seasons. However, it's like you put JMU in there. You got schools like Vanderbilt. You got schools like Notre Dame, Texas, BYU even. I mean, it's like, what else can you do? Like, if they're playing JMU's schedule, and it goes back to just hypotheticals, but if they're playing JMU's schedule, they're winning every game by 35 points. I mean, it's like under the guidelines the committee was given, this is the right pick, but I'm sure it is exhausting for fans of those teams because there's really not much else you could do, and you just had a group of 5 team get put in over you that there's no way JMU's going to beat Oregon. There's no way Tulane's going to beat Ole Miss. Actually,
I would like to see that. I think that could be a very close game.
That one might be close, but Tulane was going to get in either way. JMU is really the one I'm focusing on because they're the 12 seed. Listen, Texas, Vanderbilt, BYU, Notre Dame, I don't know if they would have beaten Oregon, but they all would have had a serious chance. JMU has absolutely no chance of going up to Eugene and beating Oregon. So, I mean, that's just kind of my opinion on it.
Who do you think should have got in over JMU? Also, to correct my original thing, it's Lane Kiffin becomes the first to lead 3 different SEC teams, which is what I meant to say, but
interesting.
Yeah.
I would not have thought it would be the first. Well, like I was saying, I think like under the guidelines they're given, JMU is the correct pick, but I don't think...
Was the guideline to put 2 group of 5 teams in?
No, it's just kind of like how it's... Like there's... The ACC champion didn't get in, so then instead of going with the ACC champion, they put in Miami, and then they put in another group of 5 team. But, I mean, the schools I listed off, I think, should all be in over JMU, technically. Notre Dame, BYU, Texas, and Vanderbilt. I think they're all more deserving than JMU are. They would all
Is there a team
Roll
you'd
JMU.
like to see in particular out of those in the playoffs? I think Texas or Vanderbilt for me.
I would want to see. I think Notre Dame is the best team out of those four, but I
Really?
would want to see. I don't think they have the best resume, but I think they're the best team out of those four. But I would want to see Vanderbilt, to be honest, just because they're easy for. Pavia is so easy to root against. I think like a lot of people would turn on that game and watch it.
Yeah.
But they also Vanderbilt this week was reaching out to schools. They reached out to Miami and they reached out to I cannot remember who the other one was. Trying to schedule a game so they could play a 13th game to give the committee like whoever won that game like a chance. Like this is why we should be in. We just went and beat this school. So like they were doing everything they could to get in. And I respect it. So that's kind of why
I didn't
want
know
to see
that. Wow.
Vanderbilt in.
Do you want to run through the bracket real fast and do a little like mock bracket?
I'm down.
You want to go first?
All right. So
I think a lot of our picks were going to be the same in the beginning.
they probably will. All right.
JMU versus Oregon.
I'm going to take Oregon there, and I'm not even going to break it down because, listen, I would love for JMU to go win that
That would
game.
be sick.
I don't want to – I'm not trying to hate on them. It would be awesome. Is it going to happen? No. So I'm going to take Oregon there. I don't need to break that down.
I would take Oregon too.
Oklahoma, Alabama in Norman. I'm going to take Alabama. Oklahoma beat them earlier this year, and it was at Alabama. However, with that being said, I just don't see Alabama dropping this one. Oklahoma has a great defense. Their offense has been, ever since John Mateers came back from that injury, it just has not been the same. I mean, it's basically just Isaiah Satania out there being faster than everybody else. So I'm going to go ahead and take Alabama to win this one.
I really want to take Oklahoma because I do love John Mateer. He was if you went back in the podcast, you'll see I had him as an very early Heisman pick, my Heisman favorite. And then he got hurt like literally a week later. So it's hard to root against an SEC team in the playoffs when your team's not in it. Your team being an SEC team, but I really like Oklahoma. And you said it's at Oklahoma?
It is.
Norman, Oklahoma?
Mm-hmm.
This is a hard one for me. I just don't like Alabama, though.
Do you not?
Georgia and Alabama, I hate.
Really?
I hate Georgia because there's my buddy of mine. I won't call him out, but he knows who he is if he's watching. He's been a Georgia fan for like his entire life, and I have no idea why. Before I even told him I was going to Arkansas, he would just dog on me because his Georgia was better than K-State.
Yeah.
Kansas is where I'm from. K-State being the closest college, so he'd always mock all of our friends. Oh, Georgia's so much better. And then I went to Arkansas, and then he would do the same thing basically.
They're better at one sport, buddy.
Yeah.
We're literally better at every other sport.
But Alabama, I've just never liked Alabama. They've always just been the top dogs, and I don't like Alabama. I'm gonna go Oklahoma.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I root for Alabama and Georgia. It seems that I root for Alabama and Georgia more than any other SEC team because we get to this time of the year and I always root for the SEC. So I don't hate them as much just because I always find myself rooting for them because they're in it at the end every year. But Tulane, Ole Miss, this one is actually
Did you see the Tulane? Was it North Texas? Or
the game that. Yeah, they're the American championship game.
Who's Tulane's quarterback? It's that guy that was at Penn State, wasn't it?
You put me on the spot.
Or is it
hard?
Started with an H, I think. Or his last name started with an H.
I'll be honest, I'm not sure.
Let me look it up. Oh no, it started with an Retzlaff is who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he played for Penn State.
I think he came from BYU.
BYU. Okay, my bad. He came from BYU because he had a scandal at BYU. Did you hear about that?
Soaking scandal or what?
No, I don't know the whole thing. I don't want to say it because I think it's wrong what I'm about to say, but it was with a girl. I'm pretty sure, and something happened.
So it was a soaking scandal. Soaking scandal
some,
turned
some,
penetration.
sure, something like that. Something like that.
Oh, man.
But he went crazy. He played really good for Tulane.
Oh, Tulane they're a good team.
Yeah, especially with Summerall still being able to coach for him.
Yeah.
And Lane Kiffin's out, so does that put their defensive coordinator as their coach?
Yeah,
now?
he's the head coach now.
And I have nothing to judge off of him. That's the tough part.
I know
And I would love to go with an upset here because I love upsets.
It would be pretty. If Lane Kiffin is coaching,
it's an easy one.
Then I'm obviously taking Ole Miss because it's also in Oxford.
But the other thing is, I also hate Ole Miss. I probably hate Ole Miss more than Georgia and Alabama combined.
I hate Ole Miss just because of our friends that went there.
It's not even because of that. I don't know why I hate them so much.
They played earlier this season, and it was 45-10 Ole Miss. I would love to see, even though I do root for the SEC, I would love to see Tulane win this game. However, I still don't see it happening.
Well, have there players, Ole Miss players, that are going to play for LSU?
None of them have committed to go play for LSU yet. So I'm gonna still take Ole Miss.
I think I'm with you. I'm gonna take Ole Miss as well. Although I will say, side note, I want Tulane to win this, but I don't think they will. But anyway, okay, Miami, Texas A&M.
Yeah, Kyle Field is gonna be absolutely rocking. I'm so excited to watch. Oh, just see how that stadium looks.
This would be a fun game.
It's at noon. That needs to be a night game so bad.
Are any of these games night games? Alabama, Oklahoma is, and same with James Madison, Oregon.
Yeah. Oh man, that stadium's gonna be rocking though.
But the thing is, I also hate Texas A&M.
Oh, I do.
Now that I think about it, there's a lot of SEC schools that I don't like, even though I like
A&M is my least favorite
really?
SEC school for football, at least. Yeah, they're just everything they do is just so stupid. It's just so weird, bro. Just dressing up in their little fake military outfits or whatever. I don't even really know what it is. They don't even have cheerleaders. It's just weird.
And Miami's hard to judge too, because although they do have some bad losses in the regular season, they can beat, I think, any given day they can beat any team.
Yeah, no, they could.
And then Carson Beck, I really want to take Miami. I'm going to take Miami.
Yeah, I'm also taking Miami.
Really?
This is actually, here's the thing. They're going to have probably the best player on each side of the ball. This is actually our college football expert, Adam Hicks's game of the millennium, Miami over A&M. And
really?
He knows college football pretty well. So, yeah, I'm taking Miami here. A&M has played one team in the top 7 of the SEC, that being Texas, and they lost. So they really, you can't blame them for their schedule. Like, you play who's on your schedule, and they did, and they won. But the one time that they played a top-tier SEC team, they lost. Now, they did play Notre Dame and beat them early in the season, but I also think Miami's going to go into College Station and get a win there.
I would love that.
All right, so now in the second round, we're going to have both of us have Oregon playing Texas Tech. This is going to be a fun game as well.
This is a good game. Do you have a pick right off the bat? I think it's going to be. Actually, I don't know.
I want to say Oregon. Like my first instinct is to say Oregon. However, that's mostly because I feel like Texas Tech just hasn't played anyone that's just unbelievable. I mean, they beat Utah. They killed BYU twice, and their only loss in the season came to Arizona State at Arizona State, but their quarterback wasn't playing. So whenever they're healthy, they haven't lost a game, and they really haven't had a game that was close yet.
Who are Oregon's?
Oregon lost to Indiana, and that's it. So this is honestly a really
tough one, yeah.
But my natural instinct is just telling me to do Oregon, but
mine's kind of telling me the opposite.
Is it?
Yeah. Even though, Should you say Texas Tech's only losses to?
Arizona State.
And because their quarterback was out?
Yeah, their quarterback was out that game.
Give me Texas Tech.
You got Texas Tech there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go with Oregon. Oregon also hasn't really played anybody other than Indiana. I mean, they've played good teams, but they haven't played any elite teams other than Indiana, and it resulted in a loss. However, it's just hard for me to bet against Dan Lanning here, so I'm gonna go ahead and take Oregon there.
All right. Then you have Alabama, Indiana.
Mm-hmm. And you have Oklahoma, Indiana.
Yep.
Is that right? All right, this one. If we had the exact same Alabama team playing Indiana right here, exact same players, everything, and Nick Saban was the coach, I'm taking Alabama. However, Kellen DeBoer is the coach down there now. Indiana just went and beat Ohio State,
Yeah.
a team that everyone kind of thought was
Unbeatable.
head and shoulders above everyone else this year. So I'm going to go ahead and take Indiana to beat Alabama and make it to the semifinals here.
Oklahoma lost to Texas in regular season, right? Or am I getting that wrong?
Yes, they did.
They
did
lost to
lose
Texas?
Texas, yeah.
Okay, well, I have Oklahoma, Indiana. I would have said before the conference championship, I would have said Oklahoma probably
Mm-hmm.
because I just didn't know Indiana had all this in them because they've played some good teams, but nothing like crazy.
Yeah.
But to go out and just beat Ohio State, it wasn't a blowout, was it? It was,
Oh no, it was a
It's
very
really
close
close, yeah.
game. Yeah, it was 13-10.
but yeah, before this week, everyone thought Ohio State was like leagues above everyone else, unbeatable, and Indiana goes out and beat them. That could be because Ohio State has their eyes set on the championship. Indiana had something to prove. I don't know, but it's really hard to not take Indiana.
Yeah, definitely.
I really want to take Oklahoma. I'll go Indiana. I think Oklahoma beating Alabama in the first round is going to be really their only getaway. So I'm going to go Indiana over Oklahoma.
All right. Okay, so we both have Indiana advancing there. Now we have. Did you end up taking?
I took Ole Miss.
Okay, so we both have Ole Miss versus Georgia in the
think-
Sugar Bowl.
I think Georgia takes this.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go with Georgia. I don't. It's just the fact that we don't really know what Ole Miss is gonna be like. Totally
I think that
look
Tulane
like.
Ole Miss game. Well, really, Georgia beats Tulane or Ole Miss. It's really just for this first game, and I want to see how Ole Miss plays without Kiffin.
Mm-hmm.
And I think even without Kiffin, they can beat Tulane, but I don't think without Kiffin they can beat Georgia.
I agree. Yeah, I got Georgia in this spot. Georgia's looked better and better every week, and yeah, we really don't know what Ole Miss is gonna look like necessarily. So I'm gonna take Georgia here as well.
And then we both have Miami.
Yes.
Miami, Ohio State.
Yep. I wish if you would have asked me who I thought, or if you would have told me that these two could potentially be playing in the second round of the college football playoff in week 4 of the college football season, week 3, week 4. I mean, I would have told you that's going to be the best game you're going to see all season. However, Miami has kind of dropped a little bit since then. Still is going to be a great matchup, but Miami is not as good as I thought they were to start the year. You know, I think Ohio State is. I think they're going to be pissed off. They're going to be sitting for a while, sitting on that loss to Indiana. They're going to come out firing. I got Ohio State beating Miami here.
Yeah. Well, what's weird to me is I've taken, not weird, I guess, I did it. I've taken every higher seed so far. But also, football is not like basketball. Basketball, upsets happen way more because literally on any given day, any given minute, a player can just outplay or a player can just, and that's the same in football, but more often than not in football, the better team will win.
Oh, 95% of the time in football, the better team's going to win.
And I think the disparity between Miami and Ohio State, well, the thing is, I would have said on, like I keep going back to this, a week ago I would have said Ohio State clearing away beats Miami. But I do still think Ohio State beats Miami, but I think, I don't know, Indiana beating Ohio State in the conference championship shows me that Ohio State has like a chink in their armor and they can be defeated. They're not this undefeatable team. So I think this could be a close game, but I think Ohio State's going to win.
Yeah. To me, that loss to Indiana was more just a testament of how good Indiana was.
I really want to go back and and change my Oklahoma Indiana pick.
Yeah, you want to take Oklahoma there?
I really want to. I just don't think it's going to happen. And if it doesn't happen, I'm going to look stupid.
Yeah.
I'll keep it.
All right. So then in the semifinals, I have Oregon facing off against Indiana for a rematch to a game that we saw early in the season. You're going to have Texas Tech playing Indiana. With Oregon, Indiana, for me, first time they played, I believe the final score was 31-21. Let me check real quick. It's 30-20. I was 1 point off on both. It was 30-20. However, Indiana really had control of most of that game. And I kind of see it going the same way again. I think Indiana will. I just think they're straight up better than Oregon is. I think Indiana will go on and advance to the national championship game over Oregon there.
And I think Indiana hasn't played Texas Tech.
No.
So I do think Indiana's beating Texas Tech.
Yep. All right. And then I have Georgia and I have Ohio State playing. I think we both do, actually. Here, I said it, probably one of the first few weeks of the podcast. The SEC in the past couple years has just not been as good as it has been in the past, where I don't watch a game. And this has changed a little bit as the season has gone on. There's been a couple, like Georgia has gotten better and better as the season has gone on. But I used to watch Alabama play or Georgia play and be like, oh my goodness, these teams are so much better than everyone else. It's not even close. I don't really see that anymore. So I'm not saying that's over. I'm just saying this season I haven't seen that. Last year I didn't see it either. I think Ohio State's the better team. I think they're better than Georgia is. So I'm going to have Ohio State going to the national championship there.
So your national championship is Ohio State versus Indiana?
Mm-hmm. Rematch.
I'm taking Georgia.
Are you going to?
I'm taking Georgia over Ohio State. Look, I think you're right with your statement there, but Georgia defeated Alabama in spectacular fashion.
Mm-hmm.
I think Georgia, although what you said is right, but Georgia has been like the top dog SEC football team the past since I've really watched SEC football.
Yeah.
And I think that nothing has changed. They're not. I think the SEC. I don't want to say it's like gone downhill because it hasn't. It's just these other teams from other conferences have just gotten better.
Yeah. The top of the Big Ten can definitely play with the top of the SEC.
But I'm taking Georgia over Ohio State. Make it a little exciting. So I have Georgia versus Indiana in the championship.
Interesting. All right. Getting into my national championship, I'm going to have a rematch of the Big Ten championship, which I hate as a completely SEC biased fan. But we saw this yesterday or 2 days ago for y'all that are listening. Indiana won 13-10. Ohio State could have had those 3 points on a field goal that was missed that should have been made. Terrible kick. Either team could have won that game. Indiana, I didn't know Kirk Cinetti had the capability of looking that happy. He was ecstatic yesterday that they won that. I think they celebrated a little too hard, which I'm not saying don't celebrate, but I think they celebrated a little too hard. They're already viewing this as like the best year ever, which for them it is. Ohio State's pissed off. They're hungry. In this rematch for the national championship, I'm going to have Ohio State winning it.
I like it. I'm gonna have Georgia beating Indiana.
Okay.
So I have Georgia taking down number 1 seed Indiana. I think, and I don't think it's gonna be a close game.
Okay.
I think not like a blowout, but I think it's gonna be, not a one score game
Mm-hmm.
or like a field goal game.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be.
What's your score prediction?
28, Georgia, Indiana, 18.
All right. Well, that was our college football playoff bracket prediction. You want to now go through and go back and forth? We each take a team, trading off until we both have 6. Whoever picks we're just picking for who we think's going to be the national champion. Whoever picks the national champion wins. Obviously, we won't know for
what?
like a month. So I'll pick a team here, and then after you pick a team, we're just picking teams that we think are going to win the national championship. So we each are going to have 6 teams to root for.
Out of these 12.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right, we are now going to draft real quick. Out of these 12 teams that made the college football playoff, we're each going to draft 6, going back and forth on who we think the national championship is who the national champion is going to be. So, for example, I'll take Ohio State because I think they'll be the national champion. He'll take Georgia, and then I'll take the team that I think has the next best odds to win.
Whoever goes first kind of has all the luck. Unless we do a snake draft.
I'll let you can pick first.
Well, the thing is, if whoever picks first, we don't do a snake draft has the upper hand. Whoever picks first and we don't do a snake draft, the second person has the upper hand.
Which one do you want to do?
You decide. I don't care.
Let's just go back and forth. No snake. You can pick first.
Then I could do something sneaky here.
Yeah.
And hedge my bets.
I mean, I don't know why you would do that, but you can go for it if you want to.
Well, do you think you know what I'm doing?
Yeah, I think you're going to take Ohio State, even though you just said they're going to lose in the semifinals.
I'm taking Georgia.
Okay. I'll take Ohio State then.
Then I'll take Indiana.
All right. I will go. I'll go Oregon.
I'll go Texas Tech.
Okay, I will go Alabama.
I'll go Miami.
Okay, give me A&M.
Give me Oklahoma.
I'll take Ole Miss then.
So what's left?
You got JMU and Tulane. You get your pick. I get the other one.
I'll take Tulane.
All right, give me JMU. James Madison.
So I have Georgia,
Indiana, Texas Tech. You got 3 of the top 4 seeds.
Texas Tech, Miami.
Yep, Miami,
Oklahoma,
and Tulane.
I don't hate it.
It's pretty good. I mean, you got 3 of the top 4 seeds. It's pretty nice. You got the number 1 seed with the 3rd pick too. Great value.
Great value.
All right, should we move on to what do we want to talk about now?
Do you have anything that you had written down?
We could do NFL or we can do a brief NBA.
Ooh, I wish I had my phone for this. My phone's recording. I don't have my phone, but it's just I have the Score app and I like using that app. Do you have this? Is the Score on? Can I sign into the Score on my computer?
I have no idea.
Okay, you talk to him real fast. I'm gonna sign in.
All right, looking at the MVP ladder right now for the NBA, we got Jokic at 1. We got Shea at 2. Now here's what I'll say. Last year, whenever Shea won the MVP, I was kind of thinking it was voter fatigue just because Jokic has won it 3 times now, and people are sick of seeing Jokic win. I mean, that's what happened with LeBron. LeBron could have won MVP for 10 years straight. But here's the thing. Jokic is averaging a triple-double, but Shea is averaging 33, almost 5 rebounds and 6.5 assists, and he's not even playing in the 4th quarter.
Half of those got to be free throws, though. I just don't like Shea.
Yeah.
I hate Shea. I don't hate him. Hate's a strong word, but I dislike Shea. You see what he said in that little Instagram clip about about the grocery store thing?
What? What was
Some interviewer was like, "Do you ever repeat outfits?" And he's like, "No, never.
it? I did see
Unless
that.
unless I'm going to a grocery store, because like then I'll just throw in like sweatpants and a black hoodie." And the interviewer was like, "You go to the grocery store?" He's like, "No, I never."
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
Yeah.
Don't dog on someone for going to the freaking. Oh, that pisses me off.
Yeah. So Nicola's averaging 29, 12 and a half rebounds and 11 assists, but he is playing the whole game. If you took Shea's averages and you calculate, we'll do a little per 36, but it's just going to be a per 4 quarters because it's actually crazy he's not playing the fourth quarter. So Shea's averages per 4 quarters. Let's see, he's averaging 33 points a game right now. He would be averaging, 44 points a game if he played in the fourth quarter.
Did it say how many free throws he used?
I'm not sure yet right now. 5 rebounds per game. So 44 points, 7 rebounds, and almost 9 assists. So last year I was a big defender of Jokic here. I think Shea should be and obviously it doesn't mean anything right now. I'm just looking at the NBA MVP ladder right now. I think Shea should have the upper hand on him because his team is also 21-1. They look unbeatable. They look like they're going to set the record for most wins in an NBA season. I think they're on pace for like 76-6 or something like that. And J-Dub hadn't even really played much this season. So, I mean, he's having an unbelievable year. I think there's really only one team that has a chance of beating him this year. And whenever I say has a chance, like, it's slim. And that's going to be the Los Angeles Lakers. Actually, I'll take that back. I think there's 2 teams that have a slim chance of beating him. And that's the Nuggets and that's the Lakers. And that is literally only because of how good Nikola Jokic is and how good Luka Doncic is. Luka has led teams to the finals that were, I think
there's
being
another
honest,
team that
just
can beat
atrocious. Who's that?
Knicks.
The Knicks?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
I think so. I think Knicks have a better chance of beating. If we're talking about Eastern Conference, I think Knicks have a better chance of beating the Thunder than like the Pistons do.
Oh yeah, I agree. I agree for sure. I think they match up with them better.
But so you're saying you think Shea is going to win MVP in the year?
No, I'm not necessarily saying that. I'm just saying he's number 2 on the ladder right now, and he's not even. He's averaging 33 points a game. He's not even playing the fourth quarter. So I think he deserves to be number 1 on the ladder right now, which means absolutely nothing. But
He's averaging. Oh, he is.
Yeah. Yeah, the Knicks.
I think it should be Jokic.
Do you think so? And I was a big advocate for Jokic last year. I thought he should have been the MVP last year.
It's just no one is doing what he's doing. And I'm gonna say this, Peyton, and I think. Actually, I don't think I would get hate for this. Obviously, I think Jokic is the best player in the league today.
I agree.
I think he's far and away the best player in the league today.
I agree.
I think if you don't give it to him, then what the MVP doesn't mean as much as it should.
Well, that's what I started my argument with, which was totally agreeing with you. There was a span in the NBA where
Like
LeBron could have won 10 in a row. Maybe probably more than that. He probably could have won 10 in a row. Steph got 1. He could have won the next 6 more. I mean,
I see why they. I mean, it would get kind of boring to do.
Yeah,
give it to him 10 in the row.
Yeah.
But then if you look back on it, like, he should have.
Yeah, so here's what I'll say to what you just said. If we are doing the MVP off the most valuable player, which is what it's called, it is called the most valuable player in the NBA, then I think it should be Jokic. I totally agree with you because Jokic could go play for the Wizards right now, and they'd be a top 4 team in the East. The Wizards
the Nuggets have some.
Nuggets are good. Yeah, they're good. Jokic could lead that, and I kind of think Luka could too. I'm not saying Shea couldn't, but I'm definitely not as confident that he could. But the award it hasn't been given out as the most valuable player, even though it should, because that's what it's called. It's been more given out to the best player that season. And that's why I was arguing that Shea should be number one right now. But it's really just depending on how you
Luka's
look at
averaging
it.
a triple double.
Jokic, you mean?
Yeah, Jokic.
Yeah, Jokic is. And
60% from the field.
yeah.
I don't know. Do you think if Luka was on the Nuggets in Jokic's spot, the Nuggets would be the same?
If Luka was on the Nuggets for Jokic's spot?
Because you said you think Luka's the only other player that could like carry a team.
Well, that's tough because that's hard to say because the Nuggets roster is built around Jokic.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard for me to say that, but I think that those are the two guys in the league that could lead a team that's not necessarily good to a conference finals. Like those are the only two that could like lead a team that has almost atrocious players to a conference finals. Just elevate a team that be that good. And Shea may be able to do that. I kind of view Shea as just more of a scorer though, like a unbelievable scorer. Because the team around him is just so good already. Like
they're all super young. It's stacked. You got Chet, you got J-Dub, you got
yeah. I mean, you got those. That's the big three, and then you got it's just littered with 3-and-D guys, which is that's the formula to winning an NBA championship nowadays. Is you have a couple stars, and then you fill the rest of the court with 3-and-D guys, and then you got
they have more than a couple stars.
Yeah, I mean they have 3.
Yeah.
If you count Chet as a true star, yeah, then they would have 3.
I mean they're not stars, but like they got like guys like Caruso and Lou Dort.
Yeah, I mean just unbelievable role players. Yeah, they know their role. They play it to perfection. But yeah, the NBA it's been good this season. Luka's averaging 35, 9, and 9, so he's right there in the conversation too. It's only a matter of time before he just starts racking up MVPs.
Yeah.
LeBron broke his streak as well, his 10-point streak. This is totally going off the MVP talk, but yeah, 2000. How many games was it? So I don't get this wrong. It was. Yeah, not 2,000. I'm tripping. 1,297 games. And I've seen people talking about, well, yeah, that's just regular season because he had one game in the postseason in 2011 where he scored 8 points. Sure, one time in the postseason 15 years ago he scored 8 points. Like you're using your argument is stupid. I'm sorry. Like. Yeah, you're right. The last time he scored under was actually 15 years ago, not 20. Like, okay. I mean, he's the greatest player of all time. Got the best longevity ever. I mean, just an incredible streak. And he also lost it in the best way possible. He probably could have went and scored, but instead he won the game, got an assist to Roy Hachimura with a corner 3. So, but it did bring a tear to my eye. I saw him miss a chase down block the other day. I don't think I've ever seen him. I've never watched him time a chase down block and he missed the ball. So that's how I know that Father Time is catching up.
McQueen's fading.
It's getting
Been seeing
sad.
some edits on TikTok of LeBron looking like the Lakers players are done with him.
Yeah, well, they had a great, and they still do have a great thing going. But before LeBron was there, they're playing this season. I mean, AR is averaging low 30s and Luka's averaging mid 30s, and AR still averaging 28. Luka's still averaging 35. But there was a worry that LeBron would come in and kind of disrupt the flow, which hadn't been too much yet. I think he's kind of accepting his role a little bit as now it's kind of the first time he's not the best player on the team. But he has a high enough IQ to change roles and still impact the game in a different way as well.
Here's a random question I just thought of. Well, if LeBron, say, retires at the end of this year, or like whenever he does retire, what do you think LeBron will be doing?
Golfing. It's going to be golfing.
You don't think he'll start like coaching or like?
He could
podcast.
He could be set. Well, he already has a podcast.
Mind the game.
Yeah, with Steve Nash.
It's not as good as with Steve Nash as it was with JJ.
With JJ,
Yeah.
I kind of agree with you. That literally got JJ his job.
I know.
I mean, for a couple years he'll just be golfing, and then I'm sure that the itch will get to him, and he'll want to coach. I don't know if he will or not, though, just because of. Like, No, you go ahead.
I could really see kind of like the same thing happen with LeBron as it did MJ. Like he goes and golfs for a while,
Yeah,
and just buys a team.
Yeah, no, yeah. I agree. I totally agree with you because I think he'll want some sort of. He'll miss basketball too much to like totally just be away from the game, but being a full-time coach is an insane commitment. He could be such a good. He probably has the best basketball IQ ever, but I don't know if he'll do it or not because that would impact his legacy a little bit. I totally agree. I think that he could go buy a team or have his hands on it in some sort of way. Like,
who do you think if you make believe land, if you bought a team, which team? As of like today, what team do you think?
As of today,
yeah, going off of like today's teams,
the Cavaliers for sure.
Do you think he has enough money to buy the Cavs?
Probably.
MJ was a billionaire, and MJ only bought the Hornets. That could have been location based, but.
Well, yeah, because he played in. But you're right. A lot of it was probably because the Hornets were a very bottom tier. All right, $4.5 billion is what the Cavaliers are worth.
Oof. What are the Hornets worth?
Let's see what LeBron's net worth is.
That's never
Not
correct.
Close. $1.3 billion.
What are the Hornets worth? I'm gonna guess.
All right, before I look it up, I'm gonna guess $2.1 billion.
I'm gonna guess 1.5 bill.
That's a good guess. $3.8 billion.
Wow.
Gosh.
Really? That's gotta be because.
But whenever MJ bought him,
probably like 1.5.
I'm gonna guess. Hold on. Let's see when he bought him first. I want to see how much he bought him for. Okay, he bought him for in 2010. How much do you think they were worth in 2010?
Oh, 2010. 900 million? 800 million?
I think it's going to be 300 million.
I'm going to do 700 million.
They were evaluated at roughly 275 million.
Oh, you were really close.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's like Mark Cuban. He bought the Mavs at like 250 and sold them at like something like almost 4 or something like that. It's crazy how much these teams are worth nowadays.
I don't know. That's a hard question. What team he'd buy today?
Yeah, well, I don't know if
he's from.
I think he would love to have his hands on the Cavaliers in some sort of way.
He's from Ohio, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Ohio had a team.
The Cavaliers.
But he's not going to be able to buy the Cavaliers.
He's not going to be able to buy any team like full out.
Yeah. I think what you were saying earlier though about him having like something to do with the team or like having a stake in the team. Yeah. I think Cavs is a good team for that.
Yeah, it's just right next to where he grew up. But yeah, I think for a couple years he'll probably just enjoy his retirement, which is coming soon.
What if he buys half of the Hornets and him and Michael Jordan get married?
That would be something. That's
stupid.
That'd be a power couple, I guess, what you could call it.
Yeah.
I did forget. There's rumors that he's going to start his own league, though. There's rumors that him and Jokic are going to start their own. They're starting their own type of league.
Jokic?
The three of them, Jokic, LeBron, and Jokic's agent. It's just rumors that they've been talking about.
I'm not against making new leagues, but when it doesn't work, it really doesn't work. When it's polarized, but like when Live Golf started.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people love it, a lot of people hate it. I've never watched a Live Golf tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I like that they kept the rule where Live Golf players can play if they make it to like in standings, they can play in the top 4 major PGA tournaments.
Yeah.
So I like that rule, but like I I also NBA is so big. If they made another league, it'd probably get like novelty value right from the beginning because of who started it, like LeBron and Jokic. But I don't think it's longevity. I don't think it's there.
Yeah, no, I agree. I would love it if they started a new developmental league. But if they were making a league trying to rival the NBA, I would hate that.
Yeah,
Just because I love the
I don't.
NBA.
The one that would not work. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think it would work either.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what he does. It's coming sooner than later, to be honest. Probably within the next. There's a chance. I mean, there's a chance it's at the end of this year, really. But I'll say he's got one more season after this one, and he's wrapping it up.
I can see that.
All right, we are now going to play a quick game before we wrap it up. Well, we still have our NFL picks too, I guess. But we're going to play say the same player. So on the count of three, me and Leighton are both going to say a player, and we're going to think for a second. We're not going to talk to each other or briefly, and then we're going to say another player on the count of three, and we're trying to get to the same player, basically.
Are we doing just one league or any?
I say just the NBA. That'd be the easiest, I think. So
Really, I think if one of us says a player that, like, if you had an NBA and I had an NFL, so that would be hard.
yeah. Then we just swap.
Let's do one NBA round and one NFL round.
Okay, let's do it. What
Start
do you
with
wanna do?
NBA.
All right. Okay, I'm ready whenever.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Steph
LeBron.
Curry. Ooh. Steph Curry, LeBron. Okay, I have one in my head.
So do I.
3, 2, 1.
Kevin Durant.
Well, that was easy. We beat the game. That was fun.
You want to do another one of those? Another NBA?
Yeah, let's do that again.
Okay, I got it.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Luka
Jokic.
Doncic. All right.
Ooh.
Okay. Luka and Jokic.
I got it.
Okay, I also have one. 3, 2, 1. Shea
Antetokounmpo.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That was a really good one. Listen, here's the thing. I was thinking about taking that one because you got the two best foreign players and you take the third one, which is the route you went. I went with the route of we were just doing the MVP ladder and Shea was sandwiched by the two of them. So I went too niche of a thought there. Okay, so you have
Antetokounmpo.
You have Giannis, and I took Shea. This is tough. This is a tough one.
This is tough because there's so many routes now we could go.
I have one. I don't think that it'll be the same as yours, but it'll just be something to get the ball rolling again.
I got one.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Sabonis.
Westbrook. Oh, very close. All right.
Okay, I got one.
Let me think.
No, you know it. Sabonis and Westbrook, you know it.
Sabonis and Westbrook. There's a couple different routes that you could take here.
No, I'm taking the route. Let's go. You ready?
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Malik
Zach
Monk.
LaVine. See, they were on the same team together in Oklahoma City, so you could have gone Steven Adams or Victor Oladipo. But I was thinking, we were thinking the same thing. We just weren't thinking.
Okay. This is where I'm going to start fading because my ball knowledge tapers off kind of around.
Okay, I mean, I have one.
I got one.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
DeMar DeRozan.
There we go.
All right.
There we go. Not bad. Not bad. It's pretty quick.
All right, you want to do NFL now?
Yeah, this is going to be a lot harder.
I think it's going to be a lot easier.
Probably because we're not going to be as in depth. All right, let me think of somebody real quick. All right, I got it.
I got it.
3, 2, 1.
Baker
Jonathan
Mayfield.
Taylor. Okay. Baker Mayfield and Jonathan Taylor. What do they have in common? Who do they have in common? Okay, let me think. All right, I have one. I doubt it'll be the same as yours, but I have one.
Mine's not gonna be the same either. I'm just gonna kind of go in. I'm not gonna say anything. Sorry.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Lamar
Justin
Jackson.
Herbert.
Okay, took Lamar there because you got a great runner, you got a great passer, so I put them together. We got Lamar Jackson. We got Justin Herbert here. Okay.
Okay. I hope you see where I'm going.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Josh
Patrick
Allen.
Mahomes. Okay, Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. There's a couple different players I could think of. All right. I mean, I have one. I don't know if we'll be the same, though.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Brock
Travis
Purdy.
Kelce. Okay. All right, so it sounds like you're sticking to your thing, so I just want to hop on your...
Well, I hope you see the what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
All right.
I'm ready whenever. 3, 2, 1.
Matthew
Stafford.
Stafford.
There we go. White quarterbacks was
Yeah.
Leighton's theme.
Well, with Baker Mayfield, I was like, oh, I couldn't think of anything they had in common with Jonathan Taylor, so I was like, I'm just gonna go down the world of white
taking it.
quarterbacks.
There we go. Hey, not bad. Not bad. We could have gone with there's a lot of white quarterbacks, so we both got Matthew Stafford.
Well, yeah, I was thinking about him or Jared Goff.
Yeah. If you would have said Jared Goff, I would have said Matthew Stafford.
I know.
We would have been in a bind.
We would have been in a bind. I probably would have said like Tom Brady next or something.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't bad.
No.
Wasn't a bad segue into our NFL picks either. Also our college basketball series with the Fall Camp podcast. Both us and them went 5-0 last week. So
do we have to make our picks this week on this podcast?
I mean, I already picked 5 teams. If you want to pick some, we can go through it. But
I kind of, since I didn't, I'll trust your picks this week. I
right.
didn't really I forgot. I'll be honest.
Sounds good. I can say who my picks are.
Yeah, same.
If the people want 5 locks, since technically we're college basketball experts, we're 10-0 as a group. Let's see. Oh, where is it? Well, it turns out I only picked 2, and I picked the other 3 in my head and didn't write them down. So as of right now, West Virginia over Little Rock. Little Rock's top 7 guys are all out right now. Terrion Burgess is out. KK Robinson is out. Listen, don't expect me to list all the top 7 guys on Little Rock, but I do know they're out, and 5 other key players are out for them. West Virginia 7-3. I don't see them losing to Little Rock. And then Cal over Dominican California. Dominican California has played 1 game, at least according to Safari. They've only played 1 game and they're 0-1. So, and Cal's 8-1. So
good picks. I like that.
Yep, it's 2 locks.
We'll get 3 more. Look for them on our Instagram.
Yep, we'll be posting tomorrow.
All right, you want to do?
All right, NFL picks.
Do you have the standings?
I do.
I'm probably like 8 games or 9 games behind you.
Let's see. You are 55-38, and I am 68-24.
So I'm 13 games behind you.
Yes. All right. Yeah.
Well, I have like literally no chance.
You got to pick a tie. You're going to have to give some ties. All right.
Yeah, if you don't know, if I pick a tie or if he picks a tie, it's worth 10.
10 wins.
There's only been 1 so far, so. All right.
Monday Night Football, we got Eagles, we got Chargers. It's in Los Angeles.
Give me Chargers.
Okay, I'll take the Eagles. I'll try and pick different. I'm not going to promise that, actually, but I'll pick different there. I'll take the Eagles.
I just have Herbert in my fantasy. I need him to do well. Also have Devontae Smith. I need him to do well.
2 teams that have been kind of disappointing as of late. Falcons, Buccaneers.
Give me Bucks.
Yeah, I'll also go with the Bucks. Falcons got blown out by the Seahawks today.
Christmas time.
All right, Commanders, Giants in New York.
Commanders, Giants. Give me Dart's back that game. He was on a bye this week, but he's been out the past 2 weeks before the bye week.
This is a tough one.
Give me Giants.
I was going to take the Giants, too. That's a tough one. They're both bad.
I think the Giants are going to get a long due win.
All right. Eagles, Raiders. I've got Eagles.
Yeah, I can't pick the Raiders. Give me Eagles. I want to
Yeah.
because I need to pick different from you to win, but I don't see the Raiders winning that game.
Bears, Browns. I'm going to take the Bears here.
I'm going to take the Browns.
All right. Shaduri threw for like 300-something yards today. 4 total touchdowns, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah.
I took him out of my fantasy
Are you
and
serious?
put CJ Stroud in for him.
Is he on your bench right now?
No, I don't have him. He's on waiver right now, I think.
Dude, he like low-key went dumb.
How many points
today.
did he have in fantasy?
Let me look.
It pisses me off because I talked to one of my roommates. He's like, "Yeah, don't start him." And he has more football knowledge than me. I was like, "I'm gonna bet on Shaduri." They're playing the Titans, so like.
Today he had 34.4.
Ah! CJ
Yeah,
Stroud's probably
he-
get like 15.
He went crazy today.
I needed him too. I might pick him up.
All right. Where are we at? Okay, Ravens, Bengals again.
Who won today?
Another tough one. Today, well, they played the Bills today, but they just recently played and the Bengals won.
Joe Burrow's back, so give me Bengals.
Okay, I'll take the Ravens.
I have an itch.
Cardinals, Texans. I'm going to take the Texans.
I'm gonna take the Texans.
One of the hottest teams in foosball right now. Okay, Bills, Patriots. That's a good game in New England. It could be a revenge game. The Bills are actually -1.5.
Give me Patriots.
I don't necessarily understand that.
Yeah. Bills have not looked good as of late.
I'm going to take the Patriots, too. I don't understand why the Bills are -1.5. They know something. Or maybe I'm just dumb, but I don't really get that.
Bills lost there, didn't they?
No, the Bills won today. They beat the Bengals today.
Oh. What if I'm in a different time zone?
Yeah. All right. Then we have the Jets, Jaguars. I'm taking the Jags.
Jets, Jaguars. Yeah. Give me Jags.
Okay. Chargers, Chiefs.
I want the Chiefs to win.
I'm going to take the Chiefs.
Give me Chargers.
Okay.
Oh, I've that's my first ever pick against the Chiefs.
Is it?
But no. It is my first pick against them, but give me Chiefs.
You got the Chiefs?
Yeah, they need to win.
Okay. Colts, Seahawks. I'm going to take the Seahawks here.
Is Daniel Jones now out?
Yeah, he's playing on a broken leg, and it folded on him today.
Yeah, give me Seahawks. Who's their backup? The Colts.
Riley Leonard, I think. Yeah. That's rough. All right. Titans, 49ers.
49ers.
I'll also take the 49ers. Okay, Packers, Broncos. That's a good game.
Give me Packers.
Okay. Dude, I'll take the Broncos to be different from you.
I was just gonna take whatever team you didn't take, so I just.
All right. I'll let you have the Packers. All right. Saints versus Panthers. I'm going to take the Panthers.
Give me Saints.
Okay. Lions, Rams. It's a great game. I'm going to take the Rams, though.
Yeah, Rams look really good, but I'm gonna take the Lions.
All right. And then we'll finish it off with Vikings Cowboys. I'm gonna go Cowboys.
Give me Vikings.
All right, that wraps it up.
I just need to pick different from you to win. So.
Yeah, we got a lot of games next week. I think buys might be coming to an end, so you'll have a chance.
All right, episode 12. Over and out.